Hello, and welcome to One Take. In this episode, I look like a pompous ass. All the thumbs up. Now, this is the sixth episode, and I'm recording it a little early, I'll admit, because I have a few things going on today. I got a little special project, coming up later today, you might find out about, But that's not really the topic of today's video. This is really the confession of a fellow who overanalyzes just about everything he has done, said, or heard about. That would be this pompous ass here. Right, no, I'm not letting this happen. Now, the main thing I wanted to say is that I've had this problem for quite a while. Most of my life I've been a pompous ass. Well, that and most of my life I've really just looked too deeply into things, Like, if you were to say something like, Andy, have you heard about blah blah blah? And then I'd be like, well, I don't know, I don't really like blah blah blah. And then you'd be like, oh, well, that's okay, I guess. I would say something like I'd be like, sorry, but then I'd think about that for the next 3.5 hours. I would tear myself up over it. It's like you really shouldn't kid with me about most things, like, and you're an asshole. And, really? No, I'm kidding. Okay. And then I'll think that I'm an asshole for the next hour and a half. By the way, this show has like a PG-13 rating. If I gave a rating, it'd be about PG-13, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just none of the knowing today is what happens. None of the knowing. For instance, let's say, alright, I got a text. I was texting my friend and we're talking about this lady person, and she's like, wait, you have a lady friend? And I'm like, yeah. It doesn't mean girlfriend. I just have a friend who's female. And she's like, but still, that's a lady friend. I'm like, yeah, but you're also a lady friend. I have like 10 lady friends. And if you know what I'm talking about, you're one of the few people who does. Where was I? And and then I'm like, why are you so excited about this? And she says, it's just my little Andy is growing up, phoned here. And, by the way, if you're the person I was talking to, it's anonymous, don't worry about it. I mean, you should feel bad that you made me think about this so much. And you should text me with crocodile tears of some kind or another. Is that a thing? Can you make crocodile tears over text? I don't know. You should send me a text penis is what you should do. Just like an 8 or like a 3 and a few equal signs and like a capital D. That'll really make my day. Now, see, normal people, they'd be like, oh, it's just a couple of people talking about stuff. Nah. No, I'm like, alright, well, gotta think about it. Confession time. I've never had a girlfriend. Never really. I mean, I've had the wanting to have a girlfriend, like, man, I really wish I had someone to talk to. I've had a few people who've been like, man, I would be in a relationship with that person. you know, it's never like, I want to get in that person's pants and do naughty things with them. I just don't work that way. I'm like, they're attractive. That's the end of it. But you know, then there's some people I'm like, man, if we dated, yeah. But you know, never dated a lady person or a guy person. Never kissed either. Why am I counting each of these? Never dated. People being referenced over and over again. I have friends. I have plenty of friends. I just never talk to any of them. Just the one, and her at one point. What was I? Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of female friends, I guess. Not like, oh, look at this guy, he's got all the bitches. It's just kind of a thing of, like, 10. I think I used 10 earlier. I'm just gonna keep going with 10. I have, like, 10 lady friends. How many dude friends do I have? I mean, I don't know. 10. It's basically even, really. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I create more of a lasting relationship with guys as much. Like, I don't know. Most guys are like, yeah, football, boobs, yeah. And, you know, I'm just like, can't we talk philosophy? And then they're like, whatever, queer. I'm not the one that said that. That was them. And then, you know, the ladies, they're more like, oh yeah, philosophy. I really dig that. That's why when you get into college, all the philosophy classes are made out of women. And psychology classes. And women's studies. Well, mostly women's studies. And probably, maybe engineering. I don't even pay attention at this point. I just hang out at colleges, really. Binoculars. Now, this is going to be the longest video ever uploaded onto my channel, which isn't really saying much. I mean, it's about nothing too, which is the great thing. If you're wondering why I have this background, well, that's really for another video. I realize I'm not actually staring at the camera. That's for another video. Maybe the next one. Maybe I'll film all these videos in a row. You won't even know, unless like I show you text messages showing you that all these are at the same time. Anyway, so that's my history of being mentally insane. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Gay rainbow across the sky, and